Prince Harry is sending a message to the UK tabloid media. I did not start this war. You did, by hounding my mother to death, and then hounding my wife, then abusing my wife and children. And guess what? Harry is going to end this war legally, through legal means. Because one thing that Harry is sure of is that the UK tabloid media engages in unlawful gathering of information, criminal activity. That's what they engage in. Unlawful gathering of information, criminal conduct. And Harry is taking them on in court. My family, and we hope, for the sake of the entire nation, for the sake of the entire world, that Harry wins. My family, the judge in Daily Mail case may not have made a decision yet as to whether the case that Harry, Elton John, Doreen Lawrence has against Daily Mail, whether or not the case will go to trial. However, in Harry's court case against the Mirror Group newspapers, guess what? That case already has a trial date. And Prince Harry is set to give evidence in Mirror Group newspapers hacking case. And it is on. And Prince Harry is saying, listen, I don't want to testify or give my testimony via video link. I want to give my testimony in person. I want to have my chance to tell my story, to give evidence against the Mirror Group newspapers. That is what Harry is saying. And my family, so Prince Harry is set to take the witness stand in June. Yes, you heard me right. Prince Harry will take the witness stand in June, my family. I thought that Harry may have to go to the UK because of this case soon. In May, because the case starts in May. However, based on reports, Harry will be expected to be there and take the witness stand in June. So my family, because of this news, because of how this case has been planned, I'm hoping, my family, that now Harry does not go to Charles' coronation. I am hoping for that 100%. If Charles wants Harry there, he will have to call Harry himself, apologize for the pain that has been caused to Harry, Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet Diana. And my family, so here is the report. Now, Prince Harry is to return to the High Court in London in June to give evidence in his claim against the publisher of the Mirror over phone hacking allegations. My family, the tabloid media is rotten to the core. It is rotten to the core. And my family, people who have engaged in criminal conduct must be jailed. They must take accountability for their actions. If you do the crime, you do the time. That is what you do. And Prince Harry is one of a number of high-profile figures bringing damages claims against Mirror Group newspapers, MGN, over alleged unlawful information gathering at its titles. My family, the road is not just on Daily Mail. It's across multiple UK tabloids. Multiple of them. They have engaged in unlawful, illegal, criminal gathering of information. And my family, if only some people were jailed because of this, only then will there be accountability. And that's why this case that Harry has against the Mirror and Daily Mail is so important. Because these tabloids are used to getting away with everything. My family, enough is enough. Enough is enough. My family. And the trial of 4 representative cases is due to begin on 9th May and to last for 6 to 7 weeks. And at a preliminary hearing on Wednesday, Julian Santos for Harry and other figures bringing claims said all the witnesses on their side would be giving evidence in person. Wow. I love this. I love this. Now, this is a statement. This is how serious this court case is to the claimants, to Prince Harry and the other claimants. They are saying, hey, look, I'm not interested in testifying or giving evidence via video link. I want to be there in person because the harm that has been caused by these tabloids has been immense. It has been too much, and they want justice. They're demanding justice, and Harry and these other claimants suing the Mirror have refused to settle the case. They have refused to settle the case. They want a trial, and they want to give the witness testimony in person, not via video link. Now, my family, as I continue, now Julian Santos told the High Court in London that, and I quote, the claimants are not applying for any of their witnesses to give evidence via video link. This is very, very serious. This is huge, my family. This is a statement. And my family, this means that Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, who is expected to give evidence, will make a second visit to the High Court this year. And the trial in May will come after Harry made a surprise appearance at the Royal Courts of Justice in March to attend 3 or 4 days of a preliminary hearing in a separate claim of phone hacking amongst other serious offences against ANL, Associated Newspaper Limited, the publisher of Daily Mail and the Mail on Sunday. And the judge in that case, in which other claimants include Sir Elton John, David Furnish, Doreen Lawrence, Sadie Frost, has not yet given his decision on whether the Mail should succeed in dismissing the claim before trial after the publisher argued they had been brought too late and used confidential material submitted to the Leveson inquiry. My family, Daily Mail knows fully well that it engaged in a lawful gathering of information. And my family, they don't want to answer for what they did, for their wrongs. They don't want to face justice for their wrongs. My family, it's high time they answer for their crimes. It's high time. And my family, on Wednesday, the court also heard that lawyers for the 4 individuals and MGN, Mirror Group newspapers, have created draft timetables of the trial structure, which lists the Duke as entering the witness box in early or mid-June. Both timetables, which may be reviewed, suggest that evidence in Harry's claim is expected to take 3 days, including opening statements, his time in the witness box, and MGN's witnesses. And my family, The last month, the 4 representatives, claimants, were selected as test cases to go to trial out of a wider pool of people bringing claims. My family, if these 4 representative claimants win the case, my family, it could bring down the Daily Mirror, force them to pay enormous amounts of money in compensation to all those who have claimed that the Mirror News Group, my family, Mirror Group newspapers, have engaged in unlawful gathering of information. And the other people selected for trial, chosen for trial, are former Coronation Street actress Nikki Sanderson, comedian Paul Whitehouse, ex-wife Fiona Whiteman, and actor Michael Turner. And MGN is contesting the claims, arguing that some have been brought too late. That's what it's saying. The same defense like Daily Mail. Daily Mail also claims that the claims that have been filed against it, the accusations brought against them, have been filed too late. They want to get off on a technicality. My family, that's what and how they want to get off of this. My family, I can only hope that they don't get away with this based on a technicality. I can only hope, my family. In my opinion, my family, based on what I've seen, based on the hundreds of millions of dollars they've paid out to people who have claimed that this tabloid, Daily Mirror, has engaged in unlawful gathering of information, my family, that in itself is an indictment of exactly what they've been doing at Daily Mirror, Sunday Mirror, and Sunday People, my family, whose publisher is MGN. And they have settled a number of high-profile claims against it in relation to unlawful gathering of information, as has News Group newspapers, the publisher of the now defunct News of the World and The Sun, although they maintain, my family, that they have never ever admitted any liability in relation to allegations against The Sun. That is what they are saying. The Sun is owned by Rupert Murdoch. My family, I hope Harry takes down these evil tabloids. I hope, my family, Harry and the other claimants succeed in taking down these evil tabloids. We can only hope, my family. And my family, also, something else has come out of all of this, my family. Because some people, in Jeremy Vine, for instance, they asked a question, my family. Is Prince Harry right to take on the tabloid media? He is set to return to the High Court in June to confront the publisher of the Mirror over phone hacking claims. Prince Harry is expected to take the stand, putting him at odds with his family once again. Is he doomed to lose this battle? My family, that's what Jeremy Vine asked today, my family. This tabloid has hounded his mom to death. This tabloid has bullied his wife. That's what they've done, to the point that his wife Meghan thought of taking her own life. His kids have been racially abused by these tabloids. My family, the tabloids have incited hate against him, Harry, his wife, his kids, for a long time. But somehow, some way, you have Jeremy Vine asking, is Harry right to take on tabloid media? Some people are just so desperate to get away with the evil they do towards Prince Harry, that Harry should just take it, my family. And also, Jeremy Vine appears to say that Harry, by taking the stand against this tabloid media, somehow, by doing that, it is putting Harry at odds with his family, once again, my family, because everybody knows the royal family have made a deal with the devil, the UK tabloid media, my family. And Harry won't let it go. He won't. My family, what they did to him, he won't. And what they've done to his wife, Harry will not let it go. They must answer for their crimes. And my family, already, we have them admitting that the royal family and the tabloids, both of them, are more like very, very close. Very, very close, really. If you sue a tabloid, it's like you're attacking the royal family. Both of them are intertwined. Yet we have Charles, who claimed he could not do anything to stop the abuse towards his own son, Harry, towards Meghan Markle. My family, we all know he could. Because even you have the carnival of so-called experts, Jeremy Vine, my family, trying to compare and say that Harry, by suing tabloid media, by taking the stand against UK tabloid media, in court, somehow he is at odds with his family, whom the tabloid media have so much dirt on. My family. Now, my family, allow me to just read this, please, my family, from Harry's memoir, Spare, on what he said about this, my family. And I quote, Pa and Willie were claiming not to know why I fled Britain, claiming not to know anything, and I was getting ready to walk away. And then one of them brought up the press. They asked about my hacking lawsuit. They still had not asked about Meg, but they were keen to know how my lawsuit was going because that affected them directly. My family. Harry even said it. That directly affected them. My family. More confirmation of the closeness of the tabloids and the royal family. And the royal family, Charles, maintains there is nothing he could do to stop the abuse, hounding of his own son. A bunch of lies. My family. And so Harry told Charles the case is still ongoing. It continues. And Charles called it a suicide mission. And Harry said, maybe, but that's worth it. I'd soon prove the press were more than liars, I said, that they were law breakers. And I was going to see some of them thrown into jail. And my family, these words by Harry are very, very important in what he seeks. Justice. Justice. You do the crime, you must do the time. My family. I have said this before, my family. I have said this before. That the fact that Diana lost her life and no one who was chasing her was arrested. Not a single person was arrested. There lies the problem. My family. There lies the problem. If people were arrested, my family, then this carnival of so-called experts would know hounding someone, harassing someone is a no-no. Chasing someone, following them is a no-no. It is not acceptable. My family. And my family, even in Harry's memoir Spare, Harry recounts a moment where Meghan had an ordeal, whereby she was being chased while driving by paparazzi. My family, the world knows what happened to Diana. And now, they were chasing after Harry's girlfriend at the time, Meghan. If people were arrested then my family, Meghan being chased by pups in Canada would never, ever have happened. And that's why what Harry seeks is accountability. Those names of those 73 journalists, all of them, my family, whom Daily Mail has said not to be mentioned in court, asking for invoking the Human Rights Act, which Daily Mail is an anti-human rights campaigner. But it invoked the Human Rights Act to keep the names of 73 journalists confidential. Journalists whom claimants like Prince Harry Elton John had claimed had engaged in unlawful gathering of information. My family, some or all of those 73 journalists that have not been mentioned by name in court, whom their identities have been placed as private and confidential, my family, those whom the claimants have evidence against for unlawful gathering of information, for engaging in criminal activity, my family, they must be thrown to jail. As a lesson, as a message that what they do is unacceptable. The tabloids must behave in a rightful manner, in a right way, in a legal way. They must conduct business in a legal way. My family, that must be done. My family. And Harry said himself that was why they were attacking me so viciously. They knew I had evidence. It was not about me. It was a matter of public interest. My family, you heard what Prince Harry said about this, my family. Harry wants them thrown in jail. Harry wants them to answer for their crimes. My family. However, we have Charles wanting Harry to put up with abuse. And Charles cited Grandpa Philip as an example of why the press was not anything to get too vexed about. Poor Grandpa had been abused by the papers for most of his life. But now look. So my family, here we have, on one hand, the royal family claiming to Harry, we don't know why you left. And then on the other hand, we have Charles telling Harry, hey look, your grandpa put up with abuse. You know, he's a good example, a sterling example. And guess what, Harry, if you could just endure it, darling boy, he says, for a little while, in a funny way, they'd respect you for it. My family, that's what Charles told Harry. My family, do you see the manipulation that Harry has had to go through all of his life? From people who claim they love Harry, from people who call Harry my darling boy. As Charles would call Harry, then telling your son, my dear darling boy, I love you so much, but hey look, just put up with abuse. Look at Grandpa. He is a stunning example that the press is not something to get too vexed about. Look at Grandpa, my darling boy. That is what I call manipulation. That is what we call abuse. The abuse of Prince Harry, something he has had to deal with all of his life. People who have claimed they love him. But my family, In reality, they never have. They have only ever wanted to use him. That is what Charles has done to Harry, my family. And it is so, so sad. No father who truly, truly loves you will ever tell you, my darling boy, just endure abuse, put up with abuse. What kind of father would ever tell their own son to put up with abuse? What kind of father would ever say that? My family, that tells you of what Harry has been through in his own life, my family. That tells you of the void left inside Harry when he lost his mom. Someone who truly loved her son. Someone who showed it by actions, not just by words, by actions. No wonder, to this day, it has been difficult for Harry, my family, losing his mom. Because in the royal family, clearly, he did not have love. When he found love, my family, what did they do? What the people who claim to love Harry do? My family, you have Prince William storming into Nottingham Cottage to physically attack Harry, calling Meghan all manner of disgusting, demeaning names, while Meghan was not even present. When Harry found love, we have records from Harry's memoir, where William would point his finger at Meghan. My family, thinking that he could mistreat Meghan, like how he has mistreated Harry all of Harry's life. And Meghan told William, kindly take that finger out of my face. Meghan would not put up with William's shenanigans. My family, what was Meghan's reaction after seeing the bruises left after William physically assaulted Harry? From Harry's memoir spare, Harry says Meghan was not surprised. Why is that? Because Meghan has seen the character of Prince William. He's pointing of fingers at Meghan's face. Meghan knew William was an abuser, is an abuser. And an abuser will continue to abuse. And that is what William has done and continue to do against Harry and Meghan. Even after they fled the UK, still William has not stopped. My family. And Harry has told them, my family, and I quote, I told them I might learn to endure the press and even forgive their abuse. I might, but my own family's complicity, that was going to take longer to get over. Par's office, Willie's office, enabling these fiends, if not outright collaborating, my family, with the media. And no wonder we have Jeremy Vine, my family, calling Harry suing the press for criminal conduct, asking for justice, asking for accountability, asking them to pay for their crimes, demanding they pay for their crimes. If you do the crime, you do the time, my family. Just by Harry doing that, we have Jeremy Vine saying that suing the tabloid media means attacking, the royal family. That tells you everything you need to know about, the abuse Meghan endured. It all came from somewhere. It all came from the royal family themselves. It came from Prince William, from Charles, from Camilla, from Kate Middleton. Harry and Meghan, as Stella Perry said, were abused. And that is the truth. And nothing but the truth. And anyone with basic common sense will tell you that. Because that is what everyone can see with their own two eyes, my family. Everyone can see it with their own 2 eyes. My family, and I'm so sorry that Harry has had to endure this all of his life at the hands of UKW media. My family. And guess what, my family? Also, it's high time the media understands that Harry has rejected them and said no to them. It's Harry who is taking them to court. It's Harry who can't stand them. Let them not blame Meghan, the woman that they've been abusing, because Harry can't stand them, because Harry is suing them. You can't blame someone else because you did a crime. That's what the tabloids are appearing to do. Blame Meghan because Harry sued them. Did anyone tell tabloid media to engage in unlawful gathering of information? They did that themselves. And they're paying hundreds of millions of dollars to others. Well, guess what? Harry is not settling. He wants to go to trial. He wants to go to court for you to answer for your crimes and my family. And if all of these allegations are proven in court, my family, it could mean the end of Daily Mirror. And we can only hope that Harry puts an end to that tabloid media. The tabloid media, Daily Mirror, Daily Mail, the others, one by one, I hope they all, fall. They collapse, they go bankrupt. That's what I hope, my family. And there must be justice for all of their crimes committed by them, by the carnival of so-called experts, my family. And my family, Harry will win this case. I have so much hope for him. And my family, let us all support Prince Harry and Meghan and Archie Lipetana and Doria Ragland. This case is very, very much bigger than Harry. It affects the average British citizen, my family. And Harry has said this is a matter of public interest. And some individuals, some carnival of so-called experts who call themselves journalists must answer for their crimes. You do the crime, you do the time. That's just it, my family. I can't wait to see Prince Harry testify in court against Daily Mirror. I can't wait. We can't wait, my family. And I also hope that Harry does not attend the coronation, because my family, it appears that, guess what? His testimony will be needed in June, not May. And in May, it is the coronation, May 6th. Also, the same day as Archie's birthday. Charles is a very, very cruel person to put his coronation on the same day as Archie's birthday. That's who he is. But my family, I hope that Harry and Meghan enjoy their time in the US as a family and have a good time together and not attend the coronation. And Harry, get justice. The entire world is behind you. We are with you. And we support you 100%, my family. And my family, allow me to read some comments based on what was said by members of the squad who are not happy with Jeremy Vine on what he's saying, my family. My family, someone said that why should Prince Harry taking on the media cause him to be at odds with the royal family? Is this the Vine show low-key admitting that yes, the family are indeed in bed with the media who harass him, but you ought to be telling that Harry has no cause to be upset with the institution? My family, someone said that Harry is right to take them on. In the long run, this could be anyone, and that's what he is fighting for. For them, for others. Tabloids don't care if you're a role, celebrity, or some commoner facing the worst time of your life. If there's a story, whether it's true or not, they will destroy you for money. Yes, this case is bigger than Harry. 100%. My family, someone said that the royal family is at odds with Harry because Harry is standing against alleged illegal conduct. That means the royal family is in support of illegal conduct. Is that what is being said here by Jeremy Vine? Is the claim the royal family is against those that challenge lawbreakers? Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.